Alright, so, is Incursion Red River worth it? Well, you can tell me. I'm going to tell you some facts, how I feel about some of the aspects about it, and just, like, let you feel out whether you think it's worth it or not. So, right off the rip, we got two maps, alright? We got this one, which is a much more open map. Um, you can do daytime or nighttime. The daytime is very bright, and you can see. The other map is very CQB. It is more like this the entire time, and it is in a bunker, so you cannot see. You have to run nods or a flashlight. Um, it's, in my opinion, less enjoyable. They went from having... Oh, no, you also don't have a map. So you went from having a map that is fully functioning to literally not even knowing when your extracts are on this other map. So I'm not a big fan of that. Um, Overall, the gunplay is very good. We have great graphics. Like, if we compare to Tarkov, this game probably runs at least 50% better, if not more than that. This game runs very good for being on Unreal Engine 5. It has proved me wrong. On, I had a false... It was a bit of falsehood I believed in about Unreal Engine 5 being utter garbage. But that is because of games like Stalker 2 and Grey Zone Warfare, which were hilarious flops in regards to performance. Like Xbox is it's upscaled from like 648p on Xbox Series S up to 1080p on Stalker 2. That is absurd. Um, and then it's like 30 or 60 FPS, either way, pathetic. But this game's graphics very good, the gunplay very good. Um, there's a good few, um, good variety of weapons, a decent bit of modding added already. Um, the game is very early, okay? Very early. It is $16. The UI, I guess they just overhauled it, to my knowledge. This, it could be worse, but I personally hate it. It is, I don't know, I don't like it. The way the menus work is good, but the overall vibe from this UI makes me feel like I'm on like a black market website. I don't know what one of those is like, but this is what I imagined it to be like. Um, it just... Actually, probably not. They're probably sketchier than this. It reminds me of like the old PlayStation 2 SOCOM games, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it's not 2006. Okay, this looks aged. That's okay, but it does bother me a bit. And then like the icons for stuff, or like the images. Actually, the biggest thing is the acronyms. We got PK. That's all right. Now let's go look at the store real quick. I'm gonna just show you how this works. So let's go compatible. You cannot filter by item. Like let's say I wanted another scar. Okay, I wanted another one, and I wanted to build it from scratch. I cannot do that without like backtracking. So now we'll do a compatible search on this and go to weapons, and now we can find it. Or doing a scar exclusive, like attachment to find it. So that's kind of eh. The overall UI functions fine, but it's just kind of, there's a couple parts that are clunky. Like, I don't know. This all works fine, it's just a little clunky. The biggest thing for me in the UI is, where's it at? Oh, I cannot buy it. I can't even buy some of this stuff, so I can't even show you. But, some of the pictures, like that backpack, that picture is so low res, and then you click on it, and it gets better. I think they do that for performance, but it looks so awful. It's so smooth and like, I don't know, it makes the game look worse than it is. Um, this one's a little bit too shiny, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these are very shiny backpacks. But, and then, I mean, you can tell it's old because, I mean, I guess, is that what this computer looks like? The ProSync something 70? I don't know. Unsure. But the graphics overall are very good. We only have two maps. Disappointing. This is all the guns. That's the 338 bolt action, and that's really the most notable one. That's a semi-automatic 12 gauge. Yeah, we don't have AR-10s yet. We're lacking a few SMGs. Don't have the AKM, which would be like lore accurate, I guess. We have a shooting range that you don't have to buy with in-game materials or money that you have to find in raid. You don't have to do that, so that's pretty cool. You can, you know, use the shooting range and it works like it should, and right off the rip, so you can practice, you know, you can practice the game that you're trying to play in the game without playing the game first. It's really just backwards how Tarkov works. I think you should have the shooting range and be able to pick which level because of convenience, because some of the modes I don't like the clutter of like level 3 shooting range in Tarkov, so I like level 2. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. This game's pretty good for what it is. It's very bare bones. It's very early on. Like, we don't have pictures for our traders yet. We just have the little outlines that look like anime characters or some shit. The rewards, I don't know if they get better. I cheated. I pressed the squiggly line and hit add item and then cash, and we did something like this. Enter, and boom, I got money. I don't know if I might have typed that in wrong because I don't think I actually got money. Maybe I did. I don't know. Anyways, but that's because the game is too bare bones right now for me to play through it. I wanted to make sure I liked the game enough to not refund it in the first 2 hours. I'm probably like 8 to 10 hours in now, if not more. And so far, I'm pretty enjoying the game. I think you'll get your money's worth, and in the future, it could be something much more spectacular than it is now. So you can look at it as an investment, you know? Not to say that it's impossible for it to just flop on its face and you wasted $16 on whatever content we're stuck with now, but I don't foresee that happening, because I think more and more people are going to get tired of the current extraction shooters and keep funding this game, basically. And again, it's PVE only at the moment. I don't know if they ever plan on adding PvP. I did not do any research on that. They're going to have to change... They're going to have to change recoil, because it wouldn't be any fun to play this game at the moment if it was PvP. This is Scar H. So, I enjoy it for PvE. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, hopefully that answered some questions. I think I covered all the main stuff I wanted to. The weapon modding is... It's there a little bit. It's like 15%, 10% probably, of what Tarkov has for these same guns. Actually, probably not even that, to be honest. Tarkov is kind of... They're kind of a clusterfuck. Literally, if you just add the AKs mods from Tarkov, that adds a ridiculous amount of mods. But I think it's overcomplicated. There's no need for 90% of it. It's just waste. But the weapon modding is there enough that I can build some cool-looking guns and that function how I want them to. I don't know if I have anything to show. Actually, yeah, I got a short barrel SRS. It's only a 16-inch barrel. Very short, and it's pretty cool looking. Got this M4. Pretty cool build. Scar L. This one I picked up off the ground. This MCX I built. I like it a lot. It's a different handguard than stock. Pretty cool. They don't have 300 blackout yet, so it is 5.56. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. If you think it's worth it, cool. If not, cool. Doesn't matter to me. I was just trying to put some facts out there, and maybe you'll decide based on what you've seen in this video. Thanks for watching.